basically the idea is your mortgage payment goes down over time, and a lot more goes to your pocket essentially. But like, we still want year one solid numbers, solid math. Partly because of where we are, we want we're in like a more greedy phase of our life. I guess we're not like sheltering wealth. We're trying to escape the rat race.
Yeah. The other thing that a lot of people when they're doing that miss out on too is the headache factor, I call it.
Yeah.
Just
totally.
The cheaper the place and the more of a deal it looks like on paper, the far more headaches that you're gonna have. So our first two deals are definitely. That's kind of where I learned that a little bit.
Okay.
The first one that we did needed a lot of work, had so much stuff go wrong. It was very money intensive when we were in a place when we probably shouldn't have taken on something that was very money intensive.
Yeah.
But on a spreadsheet, it looked really nice.
Yeah, spreadsheet magic. Yeah. Very dangerous.
Today, 4 years later, it looks like a really good deal because we've gotten over most of the hiccups. We've replaced a lot of stuff. We have 2 good tenants in there. We never had tenant problems in that building, but we definitely kept ourselves pretty tight with that one. But then the second one that we bought really didn't. I mean,
this was your turnkey, basically.
Yeah, more or less. I mean, it needed a few things, but
what's a few things mean?
We painted, put in light fixtures, cleaned it up. Okay. There was nothing expensive, nothing individual over $1,000.
Okay.
The roof was fine. Everything's been great. And at the time, it definitely, I think we were supposed to cash flow like $95 a month with my conservative projections.
Yeah.
So it wasn't going to be great because we were going to live there, so it didn't matter. But then over time, we still haven't really had to do anything to that, and it's been 3 years on that one.
Okay.
And right now, we've taken the tenant situation. We basically improved our cash flow. I want to say like $350 or $400 a month.
Got it.
Just by
and that's was that with you guys living in it? You were doing 95? No. Okay, you're saying, hey, we're paying ourselves rent, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Just try it, because people always expect cool. Like I'm gonna make $300 and live in one half, and it's like,
yeah,
maybe a couple years ago you could have pulled that off, but that's tough to do right now.
But we increased the rents of both units from what we thought they would over time. The rental market really picked up.
What does that look like? What does that rent ramp? So you started at $650 and you got it up to $900, or what?
We started. Downstairs tenant was at $600 when we got it
for a 1-bed, 1-bath.
1.5 bed. There's a bedroom. There's like 2 bedrooms, but it's a Pittsburgh 2-bedroom where it goes through one bedroom to get to the other.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Technically, I have their own entrance to the bathroom. It's kind of a weird layout when I describe it. But in person,
good for somebody with a kid, kind of a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually everyone that's lived there. They've had like a younger kid, and it makes sense because they have like almost a crib room.
Yeah, they want to trap them in there. We got a kid, so
makes sense.
We would do that.
So they started out at I think it was either 600 or a little under 600. We upped those people to $650.
Mm-hmm.
They
in a year.
Yeah. When they were up, it was probably 5 or 6 months, and then they ended up having some interrelationship issues. So then they kind of left. He left. She was left with the rent by herself. I could tell she wanted to stay, but I could tell she wasn't going to afford it.
Yeah, it was just too tight.
So I just had a conversation with her and said, like, hey, do you want to just leave? Just pay me rent until I find a tenant. I'll start looking for a tenant. Found a tenant maybe a month and a half after we started that process. Yeah. And then it helped her out. So it's kind of goodwill too.
Yeah, it's really good to have those conversations. Like, people, I guess you have to be a little careful that they'll take advantage of you. But if you go in with your agenda, you can get so much out, and it's a win-win, like you said. Like,
and we control. We had no vacancy.
Yeah, exactly.
If I wouldn't have had the conversation with her, she could have stopped paying.
Yeah,
would have had to evict her.
Yeah, that's mess. Yeah.
And then the next people we found, they were in there at $775.
Okay.
Total. They were in there for almost 2 years.
Okay.
They had a child when they arrived, and then they had a second baby, so then it just became too small.
Yeah.
We actually worked with them to find a house. So that was kind of a good transition too. We always try to work out our transitions so there's no vacancy because I told them, like, if you use me to buy your house, I'll let you out of your lease with no penalty.
The agent hustle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Weird thing. But the biggest benefit to it is just then we know when they're moving out.
Yeah, exactly.
So we know when to market it.
Like with high precision.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
So we did that, and then the new people were in there at 850. So we went from 600 to 850 on that unit. The upstairs unit, I'll give you the shorter version. That one went from 800 to, I want to say they're 12.
Oh, wow.
1210 now.
And was that a 2-bed?
3-bed, 2-bed.
3 and 2.
So that's
okay. That's
the
what
nice
you had
one.
been living in.
That was the one, yeah.
And you guys
and
you guys did a lot of work on that one.
Like same deal. Painting.
Oh yeah.
Hardware.
Mostly just cosmetic.
Yeah, nothing major.
Okay.
And then we also refinanced that property now that rates are low. So we paid. I always view the refinances as kind of like I look at an ROI on the refinance costs.
Yeah, of course.
So it cost, I want to say, $4,500 to refinance that mortgage or something like that.
And what fees?
Fees and assorted garbage. I don't even know what it all goes to. I just knew that was the total.
That's what the bank said.
And then we're in the process of doing that. But then once we do that, we'll save $115 a month.
Yeah. So over the long run.
Yeah. So over the long run, even a year, like the ROI is not too bad. And you're essentially making over $1,200 a month on a roughly $5,000 investment.
Wait, 1,200 or 120?
Well, 120 a month, so times 12 annual.
Yeah, let's call it 1,400 a year.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool with that one. We paid almost 140 for that place.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you paid 140. Rents were at 650 and like 9.
8. Yeah, like 8. I think when the lady upstairs was at like 8 something.
So it kind of hits a little under the 1% rule.
Yep. But then that's, I think, what people miss when they're getting started is that